If you've ever eaten at a Korean restaurant, you may have noticed something surprising. You order one main dish, and suddenly your table is covered with tiny plates of food. Kimchi, pickled radish, bean sprouts, fish cakes, potatoes, seaweed. Sometimes 5 dishes, sometimes 10, sometimes even more. And the strangest part? They're often completely free. So why does every Korean meal come with so many side dishes? And how did this become normal? To many outsiders, it can feel excessive. Why prepare so many dishes for a single meal? But in Korea, these side dishes are not extras. They are not appetizers. They are not optional. They are an essential part of what makes a meal feel complete. And to understand why, you have to go back centuries. These small dishes are called banchan. The word simply means side dishes. But in Korean culture, banchan are far more important than the name suggests. A traditional Korean meal is not built around one plate. Instead, it is built as a collection of complementary dishes meant to be eaten together. Rice forms the foundation. Soup often accompanies it. And banchan provide the flavor variety that completes the table. Without them, the meal feels unfinished. This tradition has deep historical roots. One major influence was Buddhism. For centuries, Buddhist dietary practices encouraged meals centered around vegetables, grains, and plant-based dishes. This shaped Korean cuisine into one that valued variety through many smaller portions rather than one heavy centerpiece. Later, during times of war, poverty, and economic hardship, meat was often rare and expensive. Most families simply could not afford large portions of protein every day. So instead, they stretched meals by preparing multiple inexpensive dishes, often made from preserved vegetables, roots, tofu, or fermented foods. In other words, banchan were originally a practical solution, a way to make simple ingredients feel like a fuller meal. But practicality is only part of the story. Banchan also reflect how Korean food is designed to be eaten. In many Western meals, food is often consumed one component at a time. Main dish first, side dish second, dessert later. But Korean dining works differently. Each bite is meant to be combined. Rice with meat, soup with kimchi, vegetables with grilled fish, salty with sweet, spicy with refreshing, soft with crunchy. The goal is balance. Not in one dish, but across the entire table. That's why Korean meals often feel dynamic and varied from the first bite to the last. And yes, at many Korean restaurants, banchan are refillable for free. To many visitors, this feels incredibly generous. But in Korea, it's not viewed as generosity, it's viewed as standard hospitality. Because banchan are not considered an optional bonus. They are part of the meal you ordered. Serving Korean food without side dishes would feel incomplete, almost disrespectful to the dining experience itself. Banchan also reflects something deeper about Korean culture community. Traditionally, meals in Korea are shared. Dishes are placed in the center of the table. Everyone eats from the same spread. And banchan reinforce that idea. They are communal, passed around, shared by everyone. In many ways, they turn eating from an individual activity into a collective one. So the next time you see a Korean table covered in tiny plates, remember, they're not just side dishes. They are the product of centuries of history, economic survival, communal tradition, and a food culture built around balance and sharing. Because in Korea, A meal isn't meant to be just one thing. It's meant to be many things all at once.